Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of season 4 here in the Youth Regen Road to Glory with Wimbledon. We are currently top of the championship and in good form, hoping to improve yet still and continue to grow our lead at the top. Currently 4 points away from anyone else. We face Norwich in the opening game of the episode, which I'll simulate because it's a home game. Then I'll play Wednesday, sim Bolton, play Aston Villa and play Sunderland as the third and final game of the episode. And hopefully we can stay at the top of the table. I'd like to think that we stand a very good chance of getting promotion this year. Automatic or playoff. We mentioned in the last episode, just curious as to whether we can keep up our good run of form throughout the whole season, whether we can stay top for the whole year. It would be quite phenomenal if we can, but we have a little bit of an early advantage, and we now have an advantage in this game as well, thanks to Roman Hanoho. Makes it 1-0 after 24 minutes. James Maddison, however, pulls it back to his full half-time, and then Yawo gives us a 2-1 lead from the penalty spot. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy, of course, and subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more content. Castaneda makes it 3-1. And it does look like we're going to be getting all 3 points here from this opening game of the video. Indeed we are. Solid 3-1 win against Norwich. Not only does it extend our gap at the top, but it will also extend... Well, actually it doesn't extend the gap as it happens, but it will also move us further away from one of the other teams that will be pushing for automatic promotion, that being Norwich. Obviously Brighton are there, as you would expect. Reading, not necessarily go-to promotion favourites the past few years, but... Preston are up there. They're always there or thereabouts with regards to the top half in the Championship after they bounce back from their relegation to League One. Huddersfield up near the top. Wolves up near the top. Queen's Park Rangers, Norwich. You expect all these clubs to be near the top of the table, but we still have our 4-point lead at the top of the table, and we'll hope to extend that fully in the next game if we can. I'll be playing it. It's against Sheffield Wednesday, and we'll jump into that one now. Sam Winnell around the corner there to Fox. Early cross. Dimitrov is there. That'll be a corner. We've still the top scoring side in the division, which is good news. Barry Bannon's on the delivery here, and that's towards the near post. Going to have to be careful. Bennett does well to come away with the ball there. That could quite easily have rebounded around and taken a deflection in front of him and snuck in the near post. Try and catch them on some sort of counter-attack, but they're being very defensive here Wednesday. They've got a number of bodies back, regardless of the fact it's still early days in the game and everything is there to play for. They see the run being made, but I'm actually going to ignore it for now. Get it into Hanoho, drop onto the left foot and not bury it. Will Bell trying to get to the rebound, but Fox clears away. Now it's my corner at the other end of the field. Castaneda will deliver it towards the near post. Up goes Cooper, but their defender gets up well to clear it away, and Jordan Rhodes will complete that clearance. Free kick for Wednesday down the left-hand side of our box. Bannon will deliver, and the keeper will just quite simply come and catch. That was pretty poor from Barry Bannon there. Can we catch them on some sort of counter? I see the space on the far side for Will Bell, and if I can get this pass timed well and placed well, which we've done exactly as intended, Yawo could have the effort from the edge of the box and drill it 3 yards wide. That's exactly what could happen. Skubic into Jordan Rhodes. Sensi trying to outmuscle him. That's going to drop, and the deflection takes it past the goalkeeper. I'm not sure I deserve to go behind in this game, but I thought Sensi had done enough there. Oh, I mean, it might have gone in had the defender not taken the deflection or not gotten something on it, but oh, it's agonisingly close to Bennett's arm, but never mind. 1-0 Wednesday. He's throwing that straight to Castaneda. Thank you very much. Yawo will drive into the box here. Shoot across goal. Oh, and just the sheer shot power is too much for Dawson to deal with. Very poor goalkeeping there from the Sheffield Wednesday man. Wasn't the best of efforts from Yawo, but he's just put his foot right through it. And that's really poor from the goalkeeper. Good angle for the replay as well. He's literally fired it straight at him, and he's fallen over underneath it. 1-1. Thank you very much. Rhodes lays that out wide here to Skubic, who draws it across. That's going to be 2-1, isn't it? Really nice ball drilled in low from out wide. It's a good goal for Wednesday. Another disappointing goal to concede just before half-time. Ball moved out wide. And then it's just undefendable. Can't cut that sort of cross out. 2-1 Wednesday. They're back in front. Sam Winnell with his and their second. Dimitrov. In there to Hill. Yawo. Turns on it well. Here's Hanoho. With a shot. Oof. Over the bar. Hill to Yawo. Good footwork. Through the gap there to Hanoho. Let it fly from the edge of the box. Good save by Dawson. That'll be a corner. Less than 20 minutes left to try and get ourselves an equaliser here. Corner for Wednesday. 15 minutes to go. They're looking to extend the lead to 3-1, which would certainly see them win the game. Mixture of goalkeeper and defender able to scramble it away from the danger zone. But here's Palmer driving around the outside with another good delivery, and Cooper heads down but not necessarily away. We worked that around well, and George Cooper will come on some form of counter-attack, but I haven't really got anyone on the right-hand side to play in. Hughes will just accelerate into this space, which is where he should have been in the first place. Dart inside there. I've got Hinoho there with me. Yawo is in the box. Hinoho somehow manages to keep hold of possession there. I'm not entirely too sure how. To Dimitrov. And in there to Hinoho again. He'll look for Yawo. Yawo could look for Hughes. Hughes will not equalise because he's fired a long way wide. Terrible effort. Trying to get that through there to Hinoho, which we've done well. Run around the outside is George Cooper. Oh, he got there first, but the keeper closes him down well enough to force the corner. Corner will come in from Hill. Ferreira flicks that on. Okay, Will Bell almost looks as if he went for a clearance there rather than a shot on goal. Regardless, he didn't get anywhere near the ball. It went straight to the goalkeeper. Still 2-1 down, 5 minutes to go. Winall. Out wide to Pelopessi. Cooper closes him down, wins the ball back. Forward to Hughes. I'll spin. Ah, it's poor. Winall through the gap there to Rhodes, who turns well. Trying to get a tackle in if we can. Win the ball back. Have to go on a quick counter-attack. Gonna need a goal with this move. I need a goal, and I need a goal now. Roman Hinoho, I'm going to have to turn back this way. Find the ball through there to Cooper. He will find Hughes, who spun well. Hughes! Oh, kicks the back of the defender's leg, falls over, and we lose the game. 2-1 win for Sheffield Wednesday. Not even close to good enough from me. 9 shots, though, 3 on target. Just the 1 goal. That's annoying. Right. So we were going to simulate the game against Bolton, didn't we? That was midweek, and then we'll play the 2 remaining games of the episode. So I shall progress forwards, and we'll simulate that game against Bolton. But I'm going to have a quick train first. We actually got quite lucky the previous weekend. A lot of games actually didn't go in the teams that are around us' favour. Not everybody won. In fact, I don't think anybody won. A number of people drew or lost themselves. So we're still 2 points clear at the top, with Preston having played a game more. So the gap only got cut from 4 points to 3. So I've rotated the side a little bit for this game against Bolton. You can see Barber's in, Hughes, Jackson, Neumann, Rose and Dreu also getting... Also getting the start here. So we'll simulate the game against Bolton, try and get a victory, and then push into the final 2 games of the episode, where hopefully against Aston Villa and whoever it was that I had at the end of the month, we can pick up more victories. I'm really frustrated at myself for not being able to see off Sheffield Wednesday. Fought hard to get myself back level, and then ended up throwing it away again by conceding a second not long after. We're 1-0 up at half time here against Bolton through our left back Andreu making the most of his start. And with 20 minutes to go, it's now 2-0 as Castaneda makes it, or doubles our advantage. Noon gets injured for Bolton, and we take a 2-0 win. So every match, the gap at the top, still 3 points as Brighton won, and other teams were victorious as well. Good. We have a 5 point... I guess the most important thing is the gap to third rather than the gap to second. I don't care if I don't win the league. I just want automatic promotion. So the gap to second is 5 points now. The longer that grows, and the further it grows, the better for us. Oh, Sunderland at the end of the month. Right, Aston Villa next, then Sunderland. He looks as though the manager's set up a team here. Hill through the gap to Castaneda, takes it in his stride well. Ball to Yawo is good. There's Cooper. This could be a dream start. It's not. Good save by Costel Pantelimon in goal for Aston Villa here after 2.5 minutes. Corner for Villa after 6 minutes. Adoma will deliver, and deliver well. And up goes the header. Ali Adnan lays it back, but Conor Hurahan puts that well over the top of the bar. That's very poor. Hill around the corner to Hinoho. Oh, it's nicely worked. Please, Will! Pantilimon is going to be so difficult to score against. Starting to feel the frustration here that opposition players must feel against me when my goalkeeper's like 6'6". Pantelemon's 6'8", so scoring against him is going to be even more difficult than it is for other teams to score against Bennett. Already ball down the line here to Jonathan Kajia, and Villa look to try and create something to give themselves the lead here after 21 minutes or so. Good footwork from Jonathan. Here's Adoma, waiting for a cross. Number of defenders around him. Conor Hurahan, they're taking their time here, and Ali Adnan runs straight into Castaneda, who runs straight off the pitch. Superb. Adoma into Kajia. Oh, he's found the man perfectly in the middle. There's so many defenders back there, and somehow he's managed to get that to drop right onto the head of his striker. Unfortunately for him, the striker's managed to get it to drop right onto the crossbar, so they haven't taken the lead there, Aston Villa, but they're causing me issues here. They know who'll get it forward into Cooper, who's turned well. Finds Yawo, who's also turned well. He'll look for Hinojo, who's shot well and gives us a 1-0 lead off the post. Deadly finish from Roman Hinojo. As Villa hit the bar and it bounces out at one end, we hit the post and it bounces in at the other. Nice ball squeezed through. Good first touch, and the finish is actually very impressive. Nicely done. 1-0. Corner for Villa. Adoma will whip it. Half an hour played. Towards the near post. Will Bell heads away, only as far as Leyden. Oh, I could have intercepted that. Leyden gets it into Hurahan. I say, to be honest about Hurahan, this is good football. Good block by Sensi. And, oh, we haven't cleared it. And the shot still comes in. It'll be another corner for Aston Villa. This is dangerous. Desperate to get a victory. I'm really annoyed at myself for losing to Wednesday. Leyden out wide here to Adoma. Driving around the outside, crosses blocked by Lorenzo, and we will eventually clear it away. Now, last time they had an attack, we ended up scoring on the counter. Can we do it for a second time? I'd very much like if that was the case. Oh, please reach him. He could still get to it. Oh, Adoma. In there to Kajia. Wasn't sure where that was going for a minute, so I just sat there open-mouthed and wide-eyed. I had no idea whether that was going to drop in time to go in that far corner. It really wasn't far away at all. Hill, cross to Cooper. Makes that run there, Yawo. We could slot him in. Yawo! Saved by Pantelimon. I had so much space there. I can't believe I've not been able to bury that in the bottom corner. But Pantelimon is just so tall. You could put it right in the bottom corner. And as long as he's got time to set his positioning, you're not going to beat him. Hinojo will take this short. In there to Cooper, who will spin well. George Cooper, well blocked. Still the ball pings around. Still, we could get the opportunity to make it 2. But Hinojo fires wide. 20 minutes to go, still 1-0. There's that across. Conor Hurahan shrugging everybody off. Bennett with a good save. 15 minutes to go in the game. Kajia will give that straight out for a goal kick, thankfully. This has been such a difficult game. I deserve to lose this game, but I'm 1-0 up. I didn't deserve to lose the one against Wednesday, but I did. So on the scale of things, looks like we're going to be getting 3 points out of the 2 played games to this point in the episode. Just in reversal from the ways that we expected, or the way that the points deserved to be dished out. Wednesday were nowhere near as good as I was in that game, but were somehow able to get the victory. And Villa have just been better than me. But I'm 1-0 up, and McCall could make it 2 here. Oh, but hasn't Pantelimon again doing the business? No hope. In there to Cooper, pokes that round the corner to McCall. Oh, perhaps I played that ball a little bit too early. Just trying to squeeze it through the gap and it wouldn't reach. Now one being counted on here. Nice tackle on Adoma. Just try and keep possession, but Cooper's lost it. Leyden waiting for a turn of some regard. He doesn't do it. Here's Green into the box. Could stand it up, lays it back. Sensi throws himself at it. Wouldn't let me change. Oh, it's a goal kick. It wouldn't let me change the player until the ball got nearly on top of the heads of the 2 men underneath it. Bennett will clear this. And we're right at the very end of the game now in stoppage time. Win this header and we might be able to ensure victory. Just wasting time by getting a block on stuff. And there is the final whistle. Oh, dearie me, a 1-0 victory and 3 points. Vital 3 points as well against Aston Villa. They were better than me in that game. Far better than me in that game. But we come away with a win. Right, up next, Sunderland, who have just beaten a side that are near the top of the table in Wolves. So this is going to be another difficult game. All over the top's Port. Hill cuts it out. Cooper chests it down, then loses possession immediately. Paddy McNair finds Gooch, who gets it forward to Chaplin, across here to Joel Asoro. Again, the pace of those two going to cause me problems, but Young deals with it well. McCall works it inside there to Hill and work it down the left-hand side this time after trying down the right last. Passing it into Yawo. Across there to Hanohu, will then drive inside on that left foot. Trying to find the space. McCall with a nice turn. Here's Ewan Young. Get out the way, please, lads. Not entirely too sure what's going on right now. McCall drops his shoulder. Nice turn. How's the finish? Not bad. Oh, thumped home by Castaneda. He wasn't making any mistakes with that one, was he? Fortunate that A, we kept hold of the ball with the amount of mistakes in that, and that the rebound from the keeper went straight to Castaneda, but there was nothing he could do about it. He smacked that home. Such ferocity in the shot. We lead by a goal to 0. Yeah, well, back to Castaneda. Turns inside well. Cooper. Hanoho back to Young. Inside to Hanoho again. Hill. Yawo. Hanoho probably should have gone for the extra pass. In the end, it drops to Yawo and will still end up in the back of the net. I'm getting lucky here. Really, really lucky here. 2-0 in the 12th minute. Can't say as I deserve either goal, to be honest, but I'll take it. Joel Asoro looking to get in behind. Again, using that pace. Oh, lovely ball. So, if I've had the luck... Well, I'll start that again. If I've had the luck at one end, they have not had it at the other. I don't quite know how that stayed out there. We'll get this down the line to McCall. Work it across the middle there. I was looking for Yawo, and unfortunately he's tried to play it to Castaneda instead. Win that header, please. Not that he was ever going to lose it in that encounter. Hanoho to McCall. Look for Yawo this time and find him. Hanoho's making the run on the outside and arriving well. Hanoho deflected out for a corner. Sunderland deserved to be only 2-1 behind there. Oh, we nearly went 3-0 up. Good save by the keeper. We'll try again from the far side. Hill with the delivery. And McNair heads away this time around. It could have been 2-1. It could have been 3-0. But no third goal has gone in the game just yet. Yawo up with the header. Papigila wins it powerfully. And Gooch looks over the top for Joel Asoro. Keeper can only punch. Get there. Flick that on. Nicely done. Right, we'll try and build again. I'll actually switch this across to the right-hand side where McCall is waiting for it. Go for a 1-2 perhaps. Actually, we'll go back through the centre. It's Yawo! Oh, that was a shot from Castaneda. It was just hit at that horrible an angle that it was going out for a throw-in instead. Joel Asoro looking to get in behind, but his forward ball blocked by Sensi. We're dominating things here. Free kick for Sunderland. Connor Chaplin delivers. It's really not the best of balls at all. Still ends up with a chance on goal for them though. As it happens, I hadn't actually seen the man at the back post that was just loitering there all on his own, Wilson. Play that down the line there looking for Cooper. Inside to Hanoho, cut that back. Then hopefully drive forward and find someone in a little bit more space as they get further down the field. We'll get that into Hanoho. Put a lot behind it, but unfortunately the accuracy wasn't there. Oh no, it took a deflection, fair enough. Hill with the delivery, Cooper's up. And no, still wide. Corner for Sunderland. 4 minutes still half time. Lee Catamol will deliver the set piece and we'll head that away. Will we? No, but we will work it away. Go on then, Dimitrov. You don't get much opportunity to rush forward from left back. Now I'm going to let you stretch your legs a little bit. Papigila is with him. Poke that through there to Yawo. Then cut that back inside looking for Dimitrov again, who will help it across here to McCall, who will not score us a third. Good save by Reuter again. Made a number of top stops there, goalkeeper, in this game. I could be well out of sight by now. As it happens, it's still only the 2-0. Hanoho backs in well. Oh, it's terrible from Hill. My bad for trying to force the pass, I suppose, but he's back to the play. Lucky break, though, for Gooch there as the ball bounces off him as I try to tackle him, and forward he comes again. Gets the ball off to Joel Asoro, and it finds its way to Gooch. Florencio Ferreira steps in. That will probably be half-time as they look to clear the ball forward. try and get ourselves another opportunity before the half if we can. It looks like we may actually be able to do that. Inoho will look forward for Yawo. I should have waited for the runner on the right-hand side. It's going to be 2-0 at half-time here at home against Sunderland. Scooch. Nice tackle by Hill. Castaneda in there to Cooper. Oh, such a heavy touch, and it's let him down. Catamol with the ball over the top. Up we go, please. Wouldn't let me change player. Here's Chaplin. They're back in it at 2-1. That's really frustrating. Just out of nothing. Ball over the top. Chested down, laid across, and then a simple finish. Balls. 2-1. Cooper across to Young. Pull that across there and into Yawo, who's actually turned very well. Worked the ball about, and George Cooper can't finish. Is he right or left-footed, Cooper? I genuinely am not sure. Please be left. He's right-footed. That was his strong foot. You've got 65 finishing, my man. You've got higher finishing ratings than my strikers, and you couldn't bury that from there. That's really disappointing. Actually, I'll throw Neumann on. He has actually put in a transfer crest, Neumann, so I'm going to have to be careful with him now. Ensure that he gets at least a little bit of football. I'm going to throw Barber on, because I've not played him for a while. And I'm tempted to put Nagano on, but I won't. I'll give Cooper the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he can do better second time around. There's still just over half an hour for us to either A, hold on to the lead we've got, or B, extend it back up to 2 goals, which is what I would like to do. We'll have to wait and see if that actually happens, though. Glacios with the throw. It's in there to Chaplin, plays the 1-2. Cross comes in. Lorenzo. What sort of clearance is that, my man? Neumann can only clear it as far as Catamol, and Gooch will turn. Nice tackle by Cooper. Oh, sorry, by Young, and Cooper comes away with the ball. Here's Hill. We've got a couple of people forward. He's pretty quick, isn't he? Connor Chaplin. Here's Yawo. Turns his side, pulls that back. Hill! Oh, come on! How many times can I fail to do a low-driven shot? Ooh, really frustrate myself sometimes. Brian Oviedo coming on for Rebecca at left-back. Around the corner there. Barber brings it down well. Turns well. His Neumann wasn't meant for him, it was meant for Cooper. Oh, it'll drop to Barber from the deflection. Oh, Barber, the 5-star skills. The finish isn't there, and Castaneda's offside. Oh, what a goal that would have been if Barber had just done the little... Oh, if that had worked, and he buried that. Oh, someone send that defender to the shops, because he's not allowed to play football anymore. Here's Papi Giliboji pushing forward from centre-back. In before an amazing cross. It's not an amazing cross, but the keeper still had to come and punch it. Castaneda turns, gets that forward. Oh, Yawo didn't react to the fact that Paddy McNair was coming in behind him. Tried to hold him off, but just couldn't. Gooch with the throw. 3 minutes added time just announced. Gooch could deliver, and he's found Barini, who crosses. Young will head clear. Oh, thankfully, Barber's got the legs to get to that. Cooper will run straight into Lee Catamol. Giliboji back to Catamol. Under threat here at the very end of the game. Deflect here down wide. Back could have gone anywhere. Keeper's up. The goalkeeper is up. And he's kicked that straight to Barber. Oh, I'm not even going to get the chance to score on the counter-attack because it doesn't matter. We're going to go through. It's not a cup game, Tez. We're going to get 3 points against Sunderland. Oh, what is that going to do for our league title aspirations? Not sure what everyone else around us did. Brighton just lost to Brentford, which is good news. Norwich lost again as well. Preston were there or thereabouts. They lost 2-1 to Wolves, who will still be up there. In fact, they've closed the gap on Preston. Preston's still third despite that defeat. Neumann still wants to leave despite being involved there. 75 to 83. I'm going to let him go now. 85 to 91. 91 to 94 still for Jordan Richardson. 82 to 88 still for the left back. 87 93. 86 92. 87 94. Some really good youth prospects. We quite simply just don't have room for at present. But hopefully over the course of the next 18 months, season and a half, they'll be able to grow. By the end of season 5, they might be looking like they're going to filter into the first team picture. We are 8 points clear at the top of the championship season after 14 games. Running things this year. Absolutely storming the league. Plus 16 goal difference as well. Highest goal scorers in the league with one of the best defensive records in the league as well. Second only to QPR with 11 goals conceded at present. So, delighted, I think, with how things are going so far. Couldn't be happier. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more. And I'll see you next time.